Hello guys, Ty Eels here, back with another video. So today we've got another one of these DIY soldering project kits. I've already done one on this channel recently. It was, I think, either the first or the second video that I posted. Today we've got a little radio. I'll post the page, Amazon page that I got it from. Okay, so let's get started. To the side here I've got the enclosure for the radio. It's just clear PVC enclosure that I'll need to put together. But we're going to leave that to the side for now and focus on the board here. So it looks very similar to the previous one. So I'm not sure if all boards are the same as this, where we've got it labelled out 104. We had one of these before. I think it was a capacitor, if I remember correctly. So C9. So yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be a capacitor. Then we've got some resistors here, 1K resistors. More resistors along here. Obviously we've got our chip here. Not sure about this one. It's going to be a chip, but I'm not sure what this marking here means, because it looks like a component that way, but then the chip. So I'm not sure on that one yet. We've got U4. Not sure what that is. U10. Are they? Is it transistors? Or is it? I have been doing some research on chips and stuff, so might be a little bit better for me. Micro USB connector there, and then all of our components: speaker, screen, and the connectors for the chips there, or the big chip and the connector for it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do this slightly differently this time, because last time I did have some issues. What I will also mention is this one comes with a much better or a lot more information, I should say. So we've got a schematic there, if anyone wants to pause and have a look at that. And then welding and housing installation. And then on the back side we've got a step-by-step, I believe. Yeah, so it continues on from this. So this is the order that we're supposed to do it in. I'm not going to follow this. I'm going to try and get as far as I can without following this, and hopefully it goes well, let's just say. Okay, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to start with the resistors, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them all in, and then once they're all in, I will solder them all together rather than doing one at a time. So we've got 510, 10K, and these are going to be, where is it, 1K, there we go. So that's our different resistors. So I'm going to load all these up, and I'm going to come back once I've got them all in. Right, okay, so as far as I can see, that is all of the resistors in place. There is, or there seems to be, one spare of each. So I've just put them up there now with their respective piece of paper that actually says it on it, because I don't know the colour codes of these resistors yet. But I've put them all in. I've bent all the legs out so they hold themselves in there, and then we're just going to solder it each one. Right, okay. They, I believe, are all soldered in place. We've got a couple of balls again on them. So we'll see cut all these legs off and then I'll see what it all looks like. Right, okay, let's zoom in and have a look what we look like here. Yeah, I think it's, personally, I think it's a lot better than last time. There's a couple there that maybe don't have as much solder as I'd like, but the solder has gone through the board, and there's one just here. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. That is all of the resistors on, unless I'm missing one. One or two or three that I've got spare, but I don't think I am. Right, what next? I think we'll go with these ceramic capacitors next. I believe that's what they were, ceramic capacitors from last time I checked in. So we've got 104 again. We did have 104s before. What other ones have we got? What's that one? I can't quite. Oh, that's also a 104. Right, let's go with then these 104 capacitors. Is that? Yeah, that's probably going to be the best bets. Right, I will come back to you guys once I've got all of these in their positions. Like I said, I'm doing this one slightly different today, so I'm going to get them all in and I'm going to solder them all at the same time rather than doing it one by one. It seems like a lot quicker. Those resistors went in a lot quicker. If I did it the way I was doing it last time, it would probably take me forever because there's a lot of resistors there. So yeah, I'm just doing it slightly different. These are also capacitors, right? 105 degrees, 16 volts, 100 UF, which I think is that UF? Is that microfarad? So where does this one go then? C4, here we go, 100 UF. UF, I keep saying UF, it's not even a U, I think it's nano. Or is it micro? Oh, hang on, because these do have polarity here, but positive. And I'm pretty sure if it's the same as diodes, as in like LEDs, I know LEDs, so we actually have an LED here. So that longer leg there, I believe, is the positive. I believe that's how it works. Right, okay, so let's go in and solder everything we've got on the board now. Right. Good, good, good. Okay, we had a little bit of a tree going on one of them, but sorted it out in the end. Got the solder sucker on it. Let's keep just putting parts on. I think next we'll go with, is that's got to be for there, right? I believe that's a 3.5mm jack, so you can put your own music on this radio as well. Yeah, what I'm going to do with that, I'm just going to use this again and just balance that on there like that. Right, that jack's on there solid. Yeah, that's alright, that's solid. Solder joints look okay. And then that other capacitor is on there. Okay, next item we're gonna go with what's this? Is this the switch here? Yeah. Probably could have done those in the same go there. And the same thing again. Use that to kind of prop it and keep that all in line. Oh, it's not perfect in there. It didn't really hold it in position very well. Hopefully that'll be alright though. Let's go for this little guy. I'm going to use the tweezers. Slightly different here. We're going to get some solder on this pad. Like that. Right, so we've got some more components to solder here, and let's go straight in. What I did realise, I mean, this has got 2% flux, so this is a flux core wire. So I don't think I need to use the additional flux. That which the micro USB port that I just soldered on seemed to go alright. So I'm not going to use any additional flux for now until I seem to struggle a bit more with it. They're soldered on, and that is soldered on. So we've got the switches there. So the switches I can see straight away. I say straight away. I've been wondering where these go for so long, but they do go in here. Now, do they have a certain orientation? Doesn't seem like it. Seems the same all around. All the legs are the same length, so V plus, V minus, F plus. I think that's, so that's volume up and down and function. So these do only go in, not one way, but one of two ways. Right, get these in, and then I'll come back once they're soldered. Right, switches are done. I'm fairly happy with those. Had a little bit of issue with one of them popping out. I think it was this one. One end popped out. Yeah, but they are on. Still not sure where this capacitor goes. This one I now believe, this D1 I now believe is the diode, as in light emitting diode. So that will go there possibly. And I think, I'm not sure if it means anything, but there is sort of, hang on, kind of see, yeah, we've got like some flat spots there. Is that where, is that the height it needs to be? Maybe the people that are selling this are kind of helping you out in that sense. Let's go in with this sucker. Let's go in with a big boy, which is in this packaging here. So these are just kind of stabbed in. So this screen is slightly different to the other one. The other one almost rested on top of oh no, it didn't. It had pins. I'm thinking of the multimeter that I attempted to fix, that I failed, I should say, to fix. Right. This, I don't know if it matters which way it goes, but it does have a notch there, same as the other one had the notches. Although I don't think this part actually matters as such. It's more the actual chip itself matters which way around it goes. Let's get all of the chip connectors in. Not that one, this one here. So is it just these two for the through hole and the... Now does this matter which way? I think it has. Does it have to go that way? Because otherwise, if I was to put this in the other way, are my numbers going? Yeah, they will be upside down, right? So I think from the photo, the number section was at the top, if I remember that correctly. Now we may have an issue with this falling out. The long one seems to be holding in pretty well, and the display seems to be falling out a little bit. So I'm going to sort of hold this one, get one joint on, and then continue. Right, so we've got the corners of each of them soldered up, so they're all flat. Now we're just going to go through each pin and solder it. Right, I'm not sure on this corner if that pin should be there because there's no pin coming through, and I can't remember if there was a pin there or not. I didn't actually look because I expected it to be, but this does. All of the pins do come through here, so I don't know why that would have a missing one. Unless I... Oh, that needs some more solder on that corner, doesn't it? But yeah, this bottom one here, it's got no pin coming through. Don't know if we can see through here. Let's try and get some light. No, there's no pin actually coming from that. Did I break it off? I also will mention, room smells like burning skin. Just here. Did catch myself on the iron again. Second time. It burns. Don't do it. So yeah, I'm not sure about that pin. Hopefully it's not an issue. Hopefully it was supposed to be like that, but let's continue with the screen here. Yeah, that don't look great, does it? Got a little joint there that kind of messed it up a little bit. Oh well, should be alright. Should be alright. It's looking pretty populated now. Let's go for this one next. On this way. I do want to attempt to use the hot air, but I'm not going to, because I know if I'd started this off okay, this is some good practice actually, because this is not going how I expected it to. Right, let's just get these chips in because it feels like progress. Board is okay. I think that's fine. Right, so those chips are on. I don't think there's much left to go here now. Ah, C3 1UF, that's that other capacitor, because I was looking for a circle. Right. Positive, negative. Because I was looking for a circle, it didn't... I couldn't find it, but... There we go. Let's get that soldered on. Then we've got this little guy here. Now this one's got a circle mark in there. Is there anything on the board? Two on the end there don't look great. All the other ones look alright. That don't look half bad. Don't look half bad. Right, what do we have next? The LED. That I'm pretty certain is just going to go in there, and I'm going to do it to where those flat spots were. So like that. Is the magnet on that speaker going to cause interference because I've put the wires under it? I don't know. I just wanted to keep them sort of out of the way so they're not just hanging around. I also feel like if this thing's dropped, that is just going to fall off of there very quickly. Right, so battery. Right, okay, I'm back. I forgot to hit record, but all you missed was I took the protective stuff off of these bits for the case. And now we're going to build the case, but I have some batteries here as well. I also put the antenna on. I don't know if I recorded that or not. I don't know how much I missed, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, build the case, and then we're gonna test it. Right, let's see. What do we think, guys? Does this work or does it not? It is double. Yeah, it is double A's. Yeah, it's not a very good battery case. Nothing so far. Let's hope that that is the off position. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Okay. Let's do... bit slow. Right. Okay, now let's scan.
Has suspended the MP for Runcorn and Helsby, Mike Ainsbury, over an apparent altercation with a man in Cheshire during the early hours of yesterday.
Ainsbury has been assisting the police with their investigation. He's not responsible.
Bit of Heart FM. Okay, I'm gonna try and not get in any music. I don't want any copyright. Can I go back to the news, please?
Hits the man in the jaw and knocks
Let's just listen to the news for a minute while I figure out what this does.
5 times while he's on the floor before members of the public intervene.
The Education Secretary, Bridget Phillipson, has insisted it won't break its manifesto commitment about taxes in the budget. She said that what she called working people wouldn't see higher taxes on their payslip as a result of any measures announced. But Labour has faced repeated questions about the definition of a working person, and the Conservatives say they have invented new small print on their pledges.
Nice. Well,
Georgian President
little radio.
the outcome of yesterday's election, which has been
Maybe give it to the kids.
Salome Zurabishvili said it was was a total fabrication and the result of a Russian special operation.
Okay,
Ruling party
nice one.
Georgian Dream said.
So if you made it this far, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, that little put together. I like these sort of things where you can see all the components. We'll test the aux, but I don't have anything to test that on. We can just quickly check the power lead here, but I don't think it's going to have any issues because it's just 2 pins. So let's just plug this into the bench power supply, which is 5 volt. It's a very loose connection. Bench power supply, 5 volt USB. Yeah, exactly the same. So you can either run it off batteries or just off the wire there. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, the usual things. This is a brand new channel. This is only going to be like the 3rd video out, so sharing, liking, subscribing, all those things really does help, guys. I do have coming up some videos. I've got Xbox 360 and a couple of tablets, controllers, things like that. So I have got a couple of videos lined up and hopefully they'll be coming out fairly soon.